405. 1, 2, 3, 4.
When did you start singing?
I started singing in the church when I was 12 years old.
Okay, make it a little bit longer.
I started singing.
When did you start singing?
I started singing in the church when I was 12 years old. First, I was playing the piano in the basement of the church, and then once my parents realized that it was me playing the piano, they started getting me involved in both piano and singing lessons.
Perfect. Make them about 15 seconds. Okay. Somebody teach you? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Can we put that in there?
Yeah.
I said, when did you start singing? You said you started at
12 years old in the church, playing the piano. And then when my mother realized it was me, she started me into piano and vocal lessons.
Just do vocals right now.
Okay.
So did somebody teach you to sing? Like, encourage you? Like your dad or?
Yes, my dad.
Okay, so hang on. Okay, when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was 12 years old in the church. My father pushed me and encouraged not just me, but our entire family to get up there and sing, except for my mother, because she's completely tone deaf. No, probably shouldn't.
Okay, so when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was 12 years old in the church, and my father really pushed me to continue with my vocals. From the age of 12, I started singing lessons.
Okay, when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was 12 years old. My father decided to encourage me so much that he started me into vocal lessons.
That's good. I'll get an answer on this then. Hang on. What's the first song you've ever learned?
Oh, wow. I think the first song I ever sang in the church was actually with my father, and it was Top of the World by the Carpenters.
Yeah, I just saw, that was good, except I don't know if we caught him. Craigie,
Craig!
check this out.
What's Stan got?
Okay, what did I ask you? What was it?
The first song that I ever learned. Well, I think the first song that I ever learned actually was one that I sang in church with my father and my siblings, and it was Top of the World by the Carpenters. He's going to throw all those in the garbage can.
Okay, got it. Craigie. Okay. Who are your influences?
Musical influences? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah? Okay. Well, my main musical influences would be Patsy Cline, Juice Newton. Oh my gosh. Patsy Cline, Juice Newton. I'm drawing a blank. Dolly Parton, Holly Dunn, Susie Bogus, Loretta Lynn. Okay, my musical influences would be mainly Patsy Cline, Dolly Parton, Reba McEntire, and Juice Newton, and Holly Dunn.
Do it one more time. Who are your influences?
My main influence are Patsy Cline, Dolly Parton, Juice Newton, Reba McEntire, and I just drew a blank again. Ozzy! My main influences are Patsy Cline, Reba McEntire, Juice Newton, Dolly Parton, and Holly Dunn.
Good. Do you play an instrument?
Yes, I play multiple instruments. I play guitar, piano, basic percussion, clarinet, and tenor saxophone.
That's good. Have you ever been in a competition?
Yes, I've been in many competitions in my life, from Kiwanis Music Festivals to fall fairs to Milton Steam shows to karaoke contests. Never won first place my entire life until I did the karaoke contest at Little Bighorn. And I was the winner. Yes, I've done many competitions over the years for vocal. Everything from Kiwanis Music Festival to getting my Royal Conservatory certificates to fall fairs to the Milton Steam Show to Canadian Idol, also some theatrical productions. Never won first place in anything until I went out for a karaoke contest at Little Bighorn, and I was their number one.
I think we're gonna catch it.
I think so too.
What did, okay, do it one more time.
Okay.
What's the question? Did we ever competition?
Yes.
Say how you did in Canadian Idol. Okay, so have you ever been in a competition?
Yes, I've been in many competitions in my life, from Kiwanis Music Festival to fall fairs to Milton Steam Show to actually Canadian Idol. I did a couple of years. I made it through the second round both years, but both times I was told that I was not meant for Canadian Idol. I was meant to be either Julia Andrews or on a theater stage or a country singer in a country band. And I'd never won first in any competition until I went out for a karaoke competition at Little Bighorn and placed first.
Do you have formal musical education?
Not really. I have a little bit of training. Like I did get my Royal Conservatory certificates and had a couple of different music teachers over the years. But really it's kind of just comes in my family, like my family background of my great Aunt Dorothy is currently 89 years of age and still singing at weddings and funerals. Hey! Go get it. Come on. Oh, go get it.
Let's do this. What we're gonna ask you from a musical education. They keep this one really short. Go back. Go back. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You have a formal musical education.
Not extensively, no. I do have some Royal Conservatory certificates, but other than that, it's just kind of my family history. I mean, my great aunt, who I, inherited my voice from, she's 89 and still singing.
Okay, that doesn't answer the question.
Nope.
Okay. That's okay. I'm not going
I realized it after I said it.
Won't use all of these. Hang on. Okay, who would you like to meet?
Well, there's a couple that I would love to meet. One would be Patsy Cline, which is not possible. Another one would be Stompin' Tom Connors, which is not possible. And of course, I idolize Garth Brooks. That would definitely be possible.
That's good. Hang on. Okay. Do you get nervous in front of people?
I used to when my dad was still with me, but I never got nervous going up on stage. It was always coming down from the stage because I worried about what my dad was going to tell me of my performance.
Very good. That's a good one. Let's see. What are your dreams for the future?
My dreams for the future? Well, I currently have a lot of my dreams accomplished in the respects of, I have a husband and a baby. And the only thing I don't have is my music career. And that's, I'd love to be a full-time musician.
Okay, good. Because that sets up the next questions. Dreams for the future. Okay, so I'm going to ask you about the album. Say it's a whole bunch of different types of, so I'll just go over. We got Lady on Loose, so it's a rock song. We got
Yep.
Hey, That's Just Me, which is like a pretty,
Like we got the bluegrass, we've got the old school country, we've got the new country, we've got ballads, we've got rock.
got Miss Betty, which is really heavy. So there's heavy stuff on there.
Yeah, like a little heavy rock.
We got your song, which is like an old time kind of.
Yeah, old school country.
So there's like, just say something along those lines, so different.
Fair.
Don't ramble on too long.
No, but a mix of different genres.
Exactly, something along that line. Okay, so describe your new album.
My new album is a combination of a whole bunch of different genres, everything from light to heavy rock, some bluegrass, some old school country, some new country, ballads. It's kind of a combination of everything, but of course at the end of the day, my voice is country.
I just hope we didn't catch it. That was actually pretty good. Okay, now let's do that one again.
Okay.
Okay, so describe your new album. Say title. Oh, Frankie.
Greg! Go see Stan. Go get him! Get him!
Check this out. Frankie.
What's Stan got? Whoa. Are you gonna get it? Go get it. My new album is a combination of a bunch of different genres, from soft to heavy rock.
No, it's a rock album.
Okay.
You have to say it's within.
Yes. Okay.
Throw
Let's try this again. Okay.
America. Okay.
My new album is Americana genre. It's called Canadiana, and it's a combination of country to like soft rock, hard rock, bluegrass, new age country, old school country, some ballads. It's a combination of a whole bunch of different genres all put into one.
No. You know, we can't.
Boom! That didn't work.
Then they think it's,
I had it better the other time.
They think it's scattered.
Yes,
They
yes,
want
yes.
corn and something. You know what I mean?
Okay,
It's-
yep.
It's different genres within Americana, but it's country influence. But there's elements of rock and folk.
Elements of. That's what I was looking for. Okay.
So describe your album.
My new album is Americana genre, and it's called Canadiana, and it's a bunch of different elements of different genres, but it is country. But the elements that are entwined with the country is rock and bluegrass, and some ballads, some new school and old school country. So it's kind of a combination of everything, but at the end of the day, my voice is country.
Okay. Okay, so this is more like for your friends. So they're like, you kind of talk to them.
Yep.
So it's like, because they probably don't know a lot of this stuff.
No.
They don't use Marsha.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask, why isn't it recorded yet? And we're gonna have to, because they're gonna wonder, we were talking about it like a year and a half ago.
Mhm.
Well, where is it? So you're gonna have to say something like, Craig, you had a baby.
Here, let's take this nasty thing off you, though. Nope. Nope. Okay, we can't go for the microphone. You're gonna go down here. Yep. You get down here, and then mommy take you this. And then, no, I gotta pick you up. You're coming in the shot. Yes, you handsome boy. You're coming in. You're coming in the shot with mom. Boppity, 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 bow, bow. Ready?
You know, you're
On
gonna
my knee.
have to say something
On
like,
my knee.
I can't, the album. You see, a lot of it's recorded.
Yeah. And we're working on editing.
Yeah, but what we're doing now is we're trying to build a fan base. So you
Yeah.
have to say something
Okay.
like that. Because
Huh.
you can't release it without.
Oh.
Okay, so you're gonna say why and they recorded and you can show me.
I haven't. Okay. Baby down.
Give me, I need to count and know what
Okay.
420?
420. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I need a timer. Can you get? Perfect. So why hasn't your album recorded?
Well, our album is recorded. It's just, we're working on editing. There's 2 songs away still from completion, and this would be why. I had a baby. So right now we're working on building a fan base, and I've been doing some performing in long-term care retirement facilities. And of course, that's what I did before, Craig was born, was I did work as a PSW. So now this gives me the opportunity to provide music for the elderly instead of, helping them with personal care. And also being there to take care of my son while I finish up my album.
Okay.
My songwriting process, wow. Okay, well, originally when I first went to write songs, I really had a hard time. Like, it was kind of either dark and dreary, or it didn't flow and it didn't make sense. The first song that I wrote actually came to me after my dad passed away, and that was See It Through. And then after that, everything kind of came to me. But See It Through, it was based on a book of poems that was donated to the library in memory of my father. And that was kind of how I started my songwriting process. And then after that, things started coming to me. But I guess I'm very similar to Stomp and Tom in the respects of writing about, personal experience or people in my life that I've met.
How come they call you mashed potatoes?
That would be Stan's nickname for me. Most of my family nickname me Marshmallow or MJ. But of course, I also get Marsha, Marsha, Marsha every day of my life.
Okay, what else did we ask? What else do you think they want to know? How about, if I ask you, will you be performing soon? Because some say I'm working on it, or. So
Would I be performing there soon?
Will you be performing soon?
Yeah, actually.
You can say something about PSW. I don't know if people want to hear that though.
Okay, now we'll just leave it.
Want to hear that, though,
We'll just leave it at this.
Yeah.
Yes, I have actually done a couple of guest appearances with different bands, but I'd like to start establishing my own band, and also my own solo act is what I've been working on currently.
Why did they call you Daisy Rose?
Because I ain't a daisy and I ain't a rose. I'm a combination of both.
I wonder how we can say this. Okay, hang on. Who's Daisy Rose? Who's Daisy Rose?
Daisy Rose? That's me. I'm a combination of a daisy and a rose. Kind of like Janis Joplin was Pearl.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's see. What else?
I'm about 5'7", about 150 pounds. I got dirty blonde hair with blonde highlights, green eyes, and size 8 feet. And we won't go into the rest of my sizes at this point.
See, it's going to be short, so we won't be using all of this.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever met anybody famous?
Yes, Canadian Idol, I met some famous people. Don't really remember too much of who it was, though. That's the only problem.
That are not famous.
Farley, and Sash Jordan, and I can't remember the other judge.
That could get him in trouble.
I know.
So let's, okay. Have you ever met anybody famous?
Not overly, no.
Then you're going to
Uh-huh.
Seth Jordan.
Okay,
So she's
yeah,
not
yeah,
really
yeah.
famous. So have you met, say, when I was on Canadian Idol?
I know. I got it. Hang on. Okay. Yes, actually, I met Farley and Sash Jordan when I was at Canadian Idol, and I also ended up on an interview on the Flow radio station with DJ Wayne Williams and the Flow Girls.
Okay, if he sees that, he will have you on the show. Who are your favorite new country singers? Artists? New country. Okay, hang on. Okay, I kind of said what your influences.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we could do some like, who do you like who's old school, new school? Okay. Your favorite old school and new school country artists?
My favorite old school country artist is definitely Patsy Cline. And currently, it's actually kind of interesting, but Scotty McCreery from Canadian Idol. That'd probably be, yeah. Scotty McCreery. I think he is. I don't know. Maybe he's American. But he's like the younger version of Garth Brooks. And I'm obsessed with Garth Brooks. Giles and I made a pact that, if we had to pick somebody famous. Yep, Scotty McCreery. Yes, overly obsessed with Garth Brooks. But Scotty McCreery is the new Garth Brooks. He's like the younger version, right? So, yeah. definitely would be Scotty McCreery.
Now, what else would people want to know? Okay, so when will your album be released? I don't know if we can answer that right now.
My album is going to be released as soon as I feel and my producer feels that it is ready to be released. That, you know, we want to make sure that it's perfect when it comes out. I mean, most people take 5 to 10 years to produce an album. We're working on year 2 with a baby. So I'd say we're doing pretty good.
You think of anything? That's what your friends want to know. Okay, is it hard juggling work and your singing career?
It's hard juggling work and my baby, let alone my singing career. But the nice thing is about my singing is it's something that I've done my whole life, every day. It's just something I do, something I've never given up, and I never will. Be gentle, mister.
Okay, where are you from?
Where am I from? I'm from Haspler. I'm a Hasplerite. So for those of you who don't know what Haspler is, it's Cambridge, Ontario, Canada. But I'm from Haspler.
You'd rather be from Galt.
No Galt, no Preston. I'm a Hasplerite. I'm from Haspler. I'm a Haspler girl with a Haspler husband, a Haspler house, and a Haspler baby.
What do you think?
I think that's good.
I'm just trying to think. Would it have to be the most? It have to be for your friends who want to know what you're up to, and it would have to be for somebody who has no idea who you are. Yeah.
Oh, I know something else that they should all know. I'm plain Jane. I'm not a material model by any means. I'm a tomboy. I don't like wearing makeup. I don't like wearing fancy clothes and jewelry and designer labels. I'm just me as I am.
He was making a lot of noise. So what would the question be for that?
What's your favorite designer label to wear, or what's your...
Okay, describe yourself.
I'm a very plain Jane tomboy kind of girl. I don't wear makeup. I don't like getting all dressed up fancy and wearing lots of jewelry and designer labels. I am who I am, and this is the way that I was made, and this is the way that I come. I come as I am.
What's the biggest challenge you've ever faced in your life?
Probably dealing with divorce and the aftermath of divorce, how it almost wrecked my life.
I need you to go back and focus.
Oh, too far forward. Okay.
Okay, so what was the question? Describe your biggest challenge.
My biggest challenge was dealing with divorce and the aftermath that came from it, and it made me sick and getting healthy again. That was the biggest challenge that I faced in my life, but it just goes to show that you can spiral downwards, and as long as you have love and support and family and friends around you, that you can change your life and make it for the better.
Okay, who is the biggest personal influence in your life?
My husband, definitely Giles. Giles is the one that, kind of pushed me to start pursuing my music full time, and it was funny because every time we've gone and done something together, it just happens to be like, the opportunity to sing or to perform. So he's definitely my biggest influence now that my dad's passed on. But prior to that was my father.
Okay, what did your father do before you? Hang on, how did your father influence you?
My dad was the one that took me to performances. My dad was the one who took me to performances, who took me to my lessons, who, stood beside me doing the spotlight on the stage at Galt Little Theater. He was the one to criticize me and to praise me, and he was always there for me when it came to my music and made sure that, no matter what, I never gave up my voice.
I think that's it.
Okay.
I think that's it.
And I think that was Pam telling us that,
Okay.
because I know they've got something in here tonight.